School children across the country are showing increasing interest in the business of agriculture, with many expressing a desire to get involved in some form of agriculture at the earliest opportunity. This was a sentiment expressed by students of grades 9, 10, and 11 of the Comprehensive High School in Region 6 during a visit to Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa at his Regent Street head office this past week. The Berbice High School is one of many that have placed the Ministry of Agriculture and its agencies such as the GLD, NARI, and Hydromet Service on their tour itineraries. During this latest engagement, the Berbice students were told of the investments being made to grow the local agriculture sector and the achievements that have been made so far. Minister Mustafa stressed that it is government's policy to ensure that students of schools across the country should be exposed to various forms of agriculture at the earliest opportunity. He expressed the belief that all schools should have a shade house and committed to helping the CORENTYNE Comprehensive High School in establishing a shade house and an aquaculture venture.
Every school in this country should have a shade house, because what we have now, there's a company in St. Lucia that need hot pepper. So if we can get that project too, and we can look at that to see if this school can get involved and get Chris to go there, and you can purchase the hot pepper from them so they can get an income there too. So two projects, the hot pepper project and the aquaculture. Right, so y'all get that done immediately. Within a month I want this project commence, right? So y'all work aggressively on it. First of all, get Kaisuko to identify a piece of land. Tell them that I say, and let them do the land. So we'll work along with you. Thank you all for coming. Feel free anytime to approach me. Right, I'm happy that you are here. And I will visit your school shortly. It's my old school too, so I'm happy that
Please do before the fifth formers leave.
All right.
The minister also shared with the students of his alma mater the opportunities available to them at the Guyana School of Agriculture after they have sat their CSEC examinations.
What we are doing at the GSA now, we're creating a center of excellence where we are building a fab lab and a situation room where we have data, ready-made data that we'll use to do farming, and at the same time we are creating that center of excellence where we bring students from across the Caribbean to that area there. So we have the Guyana School of Agriculture, we are working with ECA to create that center, but in the meantime, after your examination and your result, we can open some scholarship for some students from Guyana to come there. It's a living course, 3 years. What's this, 3 years? 2 years. A diploma course, plus you're getting a stipend, and also you're staying there free, and at the end of it you get a certificate and you can get a job in the Ministry of Agriculture, right?
Earlier in the engagement, Minister Mustafa heard from a teacher accompanying the students on their tour.
Change the narrative on agriculture, because just last week I was relating to my HOD that when we meet with the minister that we should propose that he collaborates with the Ministry of Education to start a program in secondary schools, because a lot of students as well as other persons, they have this narrative relating to agriculture. They have this stigma that it's hard work, it's something for local farming students and so on. And we want to change that. And well, most of my students here, they know that I would always tell them in the classroom that everything is going to end someday, but agriculture will always remain.
Right.
And so I'm very happy, and I can assure you that all of the teachers in the agri department are concrete, that we're grateful that you want to start up this pilot with us, and I can assure you that we will not disappoint.
The two projects referred to by the teacher were to assist agriculture science students with income generation and school-based assessments, SBAs. In 2023, the Ministry of Agriculture, through the National Agricultural Research and Extension Institute NARI, collaborated with the school's Agricultural Science Department to construct a shade house to assist with practical exercises for the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC. Last week, the students cultivated beetroot as part of their SBA for CSEC. He also said that the Ministries of Agriculture and Education have been collaborating to ensure every school has an established space to do practical agricultural exercises. This, he added, was a directive of His Excellency President Dr. Irfan Ali, who is leading the regional charge on agriculture and food security.